Elizabeth Warren hoped that releasing a DNA test would silence her critics and save her presidential campaign. Instead, it appeared to backfire. Warren's phony heritage is a millstone holding her career down. In a radio appearance today on The Breakfast Club, host Charlemagne the God asked what millions of people have been wondering: how is Warren really any different from phony black woman Rachel Dolezal?
Were there any benefits to that?
No. Boston Globe did a full investigation. It never affected, nothing about my family ever affected any job I ever got.
She didn't get a discount in college? No.
You kind of like the original Rachel Dolezal, a little bit. Rachel Dolezal was a white woman pretending to be black.
No, this is what I learned from my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Ouch. Larry Elder is radio host, and we're always honored to have him on. So, Larry, it's a really good question. How is this different from Rachel Dolezal?
Well, I don't think the comparison is well taken. If you assume, as I do, that Elizabeth Warren sincerely believed, Tucker, that she was Native American. Think about it. What brain-dead person is going to demand to take a DNA test when she knows full well she's been lying?
That's a fair point. That's a good point.
And the parallel is when a guilty person, for example, demands to take a polygraph, knowing full well he did it. He thinks he can beat the test, which is why the polygraphs are not admissible. How do you beat a DNA test? So I believe that she sincerely believed she was, in fact, Native American, and she's embarrassed. She needs to talk to her parents about having misled her.
That's such a great point, actually. The part that I can't get past, though.
That's why I'm here, Tucker.
That's why you're here. Is the falseness of pretending that it didn't help her. So she was listed in the Harvard Law School directory as a Native American, as if that should be in the directory. They bragged about her as the first law professor of color, I guess, even though she's paler than I am.
Right.
But so for her to say, well, the Boston Globe, which is a ridiculous fake newspaper, that they somehow, proved I didn't benefit from this, it's a lie.
I agree. And Harvard bragged about the fact that she was, I believe, the first Native American faculty member for her to be hired, so she clearly benefited. Who knows how many speeches she got as a result of the assumption that she was a Native American. So there's no question, in my opinion, that she benefited. But again, I believe that she sincerely thought she was, in fact, Native American.
Yeah, I think that's right. Wouldn't she have a better answer, though, since it is the most famous fact about her at this point? When she's asked by a radio host, she didn't have a lot to say.
Yeah, she probably should have said what I just now said. That is to say that my parents told me I was Native American. Who's going to call their parents a liar? And I think she wanted to believe it. I think she sympathized with the plight of Native Americans and felt sort of a cause celeb by being associated with Native Americans. All of that probably went on. But again, I think she just said, I was wrong. I was dead wrong. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken a DNA test.
Yeah. It's funny, though. I mean, because she didn't grow up on a reservation or, speaking any indigenous language, or she just grew up like what she is, which is just a conventional white American woman. So in what sense would she identify with the Native? In other words, like a DNA test doesn't really speak to your actual experience. It's kind of irrelevant, isn't it?
It is irrelevant, and she also apologized to the Cherokee Nation for suggesting that the DNA test would confirm that she was in fact Native American. So again, but I don't believe that's the #1 reason she's doing so badly in the polls. I think she's perceived to be somebody that's not very exciting. Yeah. Have you heard any of her speeches? They put you to sleep. Yeah, and as far as her views are concerned, she's as radical as the next one. So how she distinguishes herself from the rest of the radicals there is her problem.
Yeah, and she's nasty too. Unfortunately, she shouldn't be. She is, though. She is nasty. Larry Elder, great to see you.
Know.
No, it's true. Good to see you. Thank you.